Now it works? Okay. Excellent. Thank goodness for that. All I did was restart OBS, so I don't know what it was. Sorry about that. So today I'm going to be automating. Okay, let's explain previous. I've got to remember what I just said before to say it again. So in my last screencast, I um, built this GitHub UI in Tailwind. So the reason for that is on the Laravel Shift website, every time there's a new shift, we need to take a screenshot of what the PR looks like to put on like the marketing page and for all like the social sharing images and all that sort of stuff. And so we wanted to automate that so that we can kind of just have these come out automatically with all the right commit messages, the right number of comments, all that sort of stuff. So we've built this now. This is a Laravel app just running with, let's just go to the right thing over here. So PHP Artisan Serve is just serving this little app. We can kind of come into, I think this one, and like see all the different shifts. And so we can click on any shift and get a fake PR of what it looks like. So now what we're going to do is automate the taking of the screenshots. And so what I wanted to try doing was using Sparsy's browser shot package. So this will convert a web page to an image or PDF using headless Chrome. I'm hoping it's a lot simpler than it sounds like it could be. I'm assuming Sparsy's done an amazing job. So let's just get started and see how it goes. It's kind of, could be scary, but we'll do it. So what we want to do, so we've got requirements. All right, so if we come over to our branch over here, I've got this UI styling branch with all the UI stuff. So I'm just going to create a new branch and call this one take screenshots. And that's just checkout and then branch is what that's short for. So let's install this one, npm install Puppeteer. Hopefully this doesn't take forever because you know what npm can be like. While that's going, I'll just double check what else. I don't want a global. Custom stuff. Hoping we don't need any custom stuff. Let's hopefully we can get away with this. All right. All right. We want to install the actual package once npm has finished. Oh, that didn't take too long. All right. We'll also Composer require that, and Composer is normally faster. So let's see how we go. Lovely. All right. I feel like I want to do a quick sanity check and make sure this thing even works. So let's steal that. And let's go into Vim. And let's go to the example test. The feature one seems fine. So let's use this and like literally do this and see what happens. I'm just going to pop it in here. I like using tests for like a place to let's just put this in temp as a little, almost like a little testing ground thing. So test dot, what does it take it as? Formatting the image, sizing the image. I'm guessing it's going to be a PNG because PNG tends to be, oh yeah, there we go. Default will be PNG. Yeah, PNG tends to be best for screenshots. JPEG's good for photos, but for things with lots of lines and text and stuff, PNG tends to work good. So let's literally take a picture of google.com. Now let's take the picture of the new Laravel website because it's sweet and I'm on it. So let's run this test and just see if it explodes. Testing 1, 2, 3. Takes a little while, but that's probably a good thing because it probably means it's working. Okay, cool. So we didn't do any assertions because that's not the point of this. So if I open temp test.png, that's awesome. It actually took a picture. Okay. Now that doesn't look quite the same, but I think that's just because, the resolution of this is like terrible. The default, I guess, is 800 by 600, so that's okay. All right, let's make it actually take a picture of the screenshot thing. So for the time being, I'm just going to like drop this in. And we can work out where all this lives later and how we'll like make it dynamic. But let's just see. Oops, that's not live. Why did I want to rerun the test? I wonder if it'll be quicker to run on a smaller page. It probably won't. It's like all the time is probably taken up just booting up Chrome. Let's open that one. Oh, that's excellent. Okay. That's really good. That's like almost perfect. Okay, this could be a short stream. All right, let's do some other things that we need to do and then work out actually where it all lives. So we want to get the size right. So let's just see what the size looks like. Now, JMac did send me sizes for this stuff. All right, we need to have a look in the documentation and find out window size. Lovely. Sparsy thought of everything. So we'll say window size, and ours is going to be, what did JMac say? 1200 by 628. 628. And he also wanted them to be Retina if possible. That, we might have to like double the screenshot size. Let's just search Retina. Retina. No way. Okay, cool. If this works. This is just going to be an ad for how good Sparsy packages are. Alright, let's just run that one and see how this works. Hello everyone, by the way. I didn't like say hello to people properly, but hi to everyone in the chat. Last time I did a live stream, I didn't tell anyone I was doing it, so it was all quiet, which was kind of good because I was a bit nervous the first time around. But this time it's cool actually having people here. So hello everybody. All right, open this test file. So it has doubled it, which is probably what it should be for Retina. So that's a winner. I dig it. All right, so, and for anyone that's wondering, that open command is an alias for XDG open. So on Linux, that basically means open this in whatever like the default viewing application is. I'm sure on Mac it's probably similar. In fact, I think on Mac it literally is called open, and that's why I named it that. All right, so we're taking screenshots. Life is good. There's a few things we can do with this. So it does kind of suck that we've got to like spin up the dev server for that. So I might see if we can return the view, because one cool thing with browser shot, this one here, I remember seeing somewhere, I think you can pass in like HTML to it somewhere. Let's search for HTML. Yeah, you can use arbitrary HTML inputs. So like we could literally return the blade view and pass it directly into this. We'd still have to deal with like external images and CSS and that because they wouldn't be in there. So we might have to play with that. But let's make this into a command first and have something we can run. So let's artisan make command, what would we call it? Take screenshot. Could be cool. Actually, I want to see what the options are for make command. It's been a little while since I made one. Make command. Yeah, we want to test. Oh, pest would be cool. I'm going to do test right now because I don't want to like demonstrate my lack of pest knowledge on a live stream. The command, I think it's kind of cool to write this way because you can think of what it'll be. So like screenshot take. Is that weird? It's kind of like category and then action because it's like, I'm trying to think. No, you've got like artisan make, migration, take screenshot, but it's not like take. I don't know. I'm going to leave it for that because I don't want to like spend ages thinking of naming because that's not fun. And then it's kind of weird though that this is like screenshot take, but this is take screenshot. I know I've had this like internal debate before of how to name the command and the actual class name. So if anyone has any ideas, let me know, but I'm going to run with this for now. So if we open up our, what command did we get? Our take screenshot one and our handle method. So let's literally move that one over here. Where's our handle there? Now, as for our output, what's going to be helpful? Let's think of the API of the thing here. So screenshot take. Now, I don't remember the exact way that you specify these. I think you can like specify, you know, like the shift number here and then like a path. But I'm going to defer to the Laravel docs. We're on Laravel. It's Laravel 9 release day, and this project is still unfortunately on 8. So maybe we'll upgrade that at some point. But if we go to commands, artisan console. All right, so yeah, so that's like you got arguments and options. So I think argument and so just 2 arguments makes sense to me, because they're not really options at this point. Like if we had things like the resolution, we might do those as options if we want to make that configurable. Let's say take a screenshot of the given shift. All right, so down in here, we want to get the, let's just take, yeah, this argument. So if we were to put this in here, change that to shift and put that in there. And then as for the path, we can then just go save this argument path. That's interesting. Let's try that. So this will be artisan screenshot take. I already kind of don't like that. Lens suggested grab, screenshot grab. Yeah, you do kind of grab a screenshot, don't you? Is it weird though that it's like kind of noun then verb rather than verb then noun? Like, I'm just gonna have a quick look at artisan list for inspiration. No, see, it really is like, yeah, category. So like schema, dump. I think the ones that are a little bit different to that is like make, where it's actually the verb and then the noun. But for most of them, yeah. All right, maybe I'm okay with screenshot take or screenshot grab. So artisan screenshot take, what were we doing? I think it was lucky number 13, yeah. 13, and let's just save that to temp. Test 2, I don't want to like think it's done something and not. So do we get errors? I haven't even like TDD'd this or anything, but I'm not even sure how you would actually test something that uses browser shot, so maybe it doesn't need a test. All right, open temp test 2. That's really cool. All right, so like that's an artisan command to take a screenshot of a given thing on there. So what sucks about this at the moment is the URL here is hard-coded, which sucks. There's potential to pass in like the wrong, like a shift argument, like a number that doesn't exist. So like we should potentially do a shift find or fail just to make sure it exists so we can return a helpful message. The kind of user experience of this doesn't matter hugely because it's like an internal tool, but it is nice to always think about those kinds of things. What do we got? Shift take screenshot or shift screenshot. That could be interesting because then it's kind of all under the shift namespace. Shift screenshot, actually, I think I might dig that one. Yeah, okay. I think I might switch to that at some point. We'll see how we go, but I like that one. Thank you, everyone, for your suggestions, but thank you, Adrian. All right, so I am curious about the whole passing in HTML thing. I don't know how well it's going to work, but let's just try it. So if we go to the shift controller So the show one just returns this. So if we literally, just for funsies, said HTML equals view shift.show, and then we will need to get the shift. So we'll go shift find or fail this argument shift. And so we need to pass in the shift, and then we also want to pass in the view, and I think I'll just pass in commits. That's an example actually of a good argument. We may want to pass in, so something you can do with this is we can say, what was it called? The view. So you can say view equals, PR. I haven't even done that one. So that'll show you the conversation tab instead of the commits tab. The only time where we want to show the conversation tab, I think, is for like the Laravel linter when there aren't any commits, but for most shifts we probably just want to show the list of commits because I think it kind of shows what it does really well. So but yeah, let's try this. So HTML is this. Now that's going to return, what are you going to return? A view. I think we have to call like render or something on it. Is it render? Yeah, render. Alright, so let's just, I don't want to lose that one. So we'll say browser shot HTML. Actually, we can just get rid of everything inside here. Let's try this one. And I fully expect the CSS to be broken and any images to also be broken. Let's have a look at the comments. Sending the command a list of shifts, then allowing you to choose with the option or whatever would be cool. A list of shifts. Yeah, I'll have to chat with JMac about like how exactly he's kind of like what his workflow is going to be when he's using this. Because I imagine it's kind of just be like, as a new shift is made, it's just like one shift. But we might like want to refresh all of the screenshots. So we might want to actually do one for all shifts to start with. All right, let's see how this thing works. So we're opening this file. Yep, that's terrible. So the reason for that is if we go into our layouts, yeah, so because we're like linking to this HTML doesn't contain that. So what I was thinking, and I have done this before with like a PDF generation thing, not script, sorry, we want style. If we did, why is the indentation funny? It's 2 spaces, but it shouldn't be 2 spaces. Let's just fix it all up. All right, so I don't know if there's a blade thing for this, but if we said include public CSS app.css, comment out that one, and then end PHP that. I feel like that's not going to work. Let's check. No, failed terribly. But no such file or directory is good, so it's probably just like a relative path issue. So if we did, is there public path? I think is one of Laravel's things. Okay, cool. So basically what that's done, if we view the page source, yeah, so it's inlined all of the CSS now, like in the page. So if we try to do this one again, hopefully now it's just the images that are broken. And the good thing with this is then we don't need to run the like dev server or anything to actually take the screenshot. So let's open that up and see. Yeah, nice. Okay. So that image is a bit of an issue. I think we'll have to like, if we go to the commits partial, where is that image? So all the SVGs are all inlined. So they're not going to be a problem. It's just the shift avatar. So what we might be able to do is, I don't know if I have like an SVG version of this, but we can potentially base64 it and use one of those data URLs. That could work pretty good. And then, yeah, let's try that. I'm curious about how that's going to work. What's this? Maybe I'll make a package with a blade component for dealing with assets. Oh yeah, so like, to like inline them for those cases when you need it. I really only found that I've needed it with this, and then with a PDF generating thing, which I guess I could do with BrowserShot now as well, to generate like an invoice that was using Tailwind as well. All right, so let's work out how we base64 this. So what does the data URLs look like? A data URL base64. So x asset source equals inline. Yeah, that's a really cool suggestion around creating a blade component to like automatically inline stuff. Base64 URL. Oh, hang on. How to display base64 images in HTML? I've been here before. Yeah, this is good. So if we take that and pop that, so it goes in the source tag, yeah. So we pop that at the start there. And so then what we want to do is, I feel a bit weird about using all these PHP tags, but maybe we can improve it later. So we want to file get contents, and then we want to base64 encode it. It's a bit annoying how the syntax highlighting and auto completion is not helping me out there, but that's okay. So if we go to our, let's just pop it in there. So then this will be public path images shift avatar. Hopefully I've got the right number of those. What are the chances this will work first go? Not good. Let's see what it did. Okay, so it didn't output anything there. Do I need to echo? Surely not. It's gonna like put it. No, it is. That's all it is. Okay. I wonder then, can we literally put this in the oh yeah, we may need to use the raw one, but and so then we shouldn't need to echo it because that basically kind of automatically echoes. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, cool. I might just break that out onto another line so we can kind of see. Oops. Why is that not? There we go. All right. So I don't know. It's quick and dirty, but it works. Take another screenshot. I honestly can't think of anything to say while this is taking a screenshot, so sorry for silence, but now we've got our images. Okay, so to double check this, let's kill the dev server and take it again. And hopefully this one will work. Okay, that's awesome. I didn't actually expect that was going to go that well. So it is a little bit funny that we're not using the controller to get that. So if we go to like the shift controller, I mean, it's not that weird. It just kind of feels a bit funny that we've kind of like duplicated this and now like, what's the point of this controller? I guess it's like just there so that like we can view it in the browser, but maybe this whole thing doesn't even need like a UI. It could be headless. So, all right. I don't even know if there's anything left to do. Hey, like that's really cool. So Len asks, is the main benefit of not needing the dev server just to be able to do this in a CI action? I don't know whether we would do this in CI. I mean, potentially we could trigger off something that when like we publish a new shift, it automatically does it. I was just thinking for convenience sake to be able to just, CD into the project and then go, artisan screenshot take, and then the shift number, and then the file without having to actually start up the dev server. It's like, yeah, it's just one less step, I guess. Yeah, that might be it. Unless anyone can think of anything else cool to do with it. Like, that was, I thought that was going to take an hour and it didn't, so I'm pretty happy. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Like, that was really fun. Sorry for the audio at the start, but thanks for hanging in with me, and I will come up with another live stream to do hopefully soon. I know a few people are asking when I was going to do them, and I need to, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll work out some sort of regular cadence at some point, hopefully. But thank you all for coming. Bye.